Tell me what's happening.
My energy is spread across the entire universe.
It's spread across the entire universe.
I am the universe.
Perfect.
Where do you wish for me to go now?
I want you to allow yourself to be guided to a place where your soul needs to heal, to a place of connection.
I am in Italy, and there is a statue of Mother Mary. It's a white statue.
Are you standing before it?
I think I am standing before it, and I am the statue as well. I am both. I am outside and I am inside. I can see the statue. It's white. It's made of rock. But I can also see people coming up to me and saying their prayers.
Coming up to you as the statue?
Yeah.
Why do you feel you are experiencing this at this moment?
The universe is showing me I can be everywhere at all times. It isn't my life that I'm observing, but an example. The universe is showing me that I can be everywhere at all times.
It's perfect, lovely. Is there a specific lesson you need to learn from this? Somewhere you need to be guided to?
No, it isn't. It is an acceptance of feminine energy. The feminine energy in my life is blocked at this moment, and it is coming out in unhealthy ways. So it is time to heal the feminine aspect of me and bring in the integration between the male and the female, which exists within all of us. But it is time to bring in the healing and integration in me.
Perfect. How can we facilitate this healing at this time?
This awareness itself is enough to bring about the healing. Savio has not been aware of this, not consciously, not directly.
Is this the block that is preventing him from moving forward financially with his career and in his relationships?
Well, it will help bring about those changes. But it is a big one for him right now. To heal that, I wouldn't call it block, but dissonance between where he wants to go and where he is.
Perfect. That's who I'm speaking with.
Right now, this is Savio's higher self, but there are other beings here as well. Savio called out to Hathor. So Hathor is also here. There are other beings with us as well.
But please tell me, what steps will we be taking today to help Savio move forward and open his feminine energy and allow him to access it more easily?
Maybe we can call Hathor to the front.
Perfect. I'm going to count from...
And we can ask Hathor, what are his plans?
Perfect.
Plans with Hathor and Savio.
Take a moment. I am going to count from 1 to 3. And when I get to 3, let's bring in Hathor and allow me to speak with him directly. 1, 2, 3. Hello, friend. Are you there?
We were waiting to be called.
Savio was waiting to communicate with you.
Savio has been waiting a long time. Savio doesn't know I'm always with him. He knows it intellectually, but he doesn't know it from experience.
Well, this will help.
I am with Savio always, whether he calls out to me or not.
Perfect. Savio's higher self mentioned that he needs to eliminate some blockages so that his feminine side can become a bit more prominent to help him move forward. Is this something you can help us with?
You can start by accepting my feminine side. I am both male and female. But he saw the physical aspect of me that is male and thinks I am male as well.
So he needs to come to the realization that there is a female aspect to you.
Yeah.
Okay. And how will he be able to connect to that female aspect?
He just has to become aware that it is there. This is not a huge momentous block. It is merely an off path that he has taken. And now that he is aware that his path was off, he can just come back to it. And awareness is enough.
Perfect. Perfect. Can we take a moment to do a body scan of Savio from the top of his head to the bottom of his feet?
There's a block on his heart.
Oh, how can we go ahead and clear that?
I will tell you exactly what you have to do with him at this moment.
Thank you.
You are going to need to call his inner child out, and then once you have healed that relationship with inner child, the inner child healing is towards his mother, and you need to call Savio from the past, when Savio was 40 or 39, 40, let's call it 40, and healing of his relationship to his feminine aspect and his wife. So you can do that. You can start with his inner child. You can get him to visualize his inner child standing in front of him, and once that healing is done, you can send his inner child to the light. And you will do the same with him as 40.
That's 40. Perfect. I thank you for your guidance. In a moment, I will count from 1 to 3, and I'll ask that Savio's inner child emerge. 1, 2, 3. Tell me what you're experiencing. What are you feeling?
My inner child is in front of me.
We need to help heal him to release all of the pain, the physical abuse, the emotional abuse he experienced from his father. Allow those feelings to emerge, experience them, feel them more, so that we can let them go and send them to the light. Tell me what's happening, Savio.
Bring down the golden Christ ray and cover both of them in that light. Ask Savio to tell his inner child he loves him. He will protect him, and ask them to hug while the golden Christ ray is upon them.
Perfect. Let's do that now. Count from 1 to 3 and allow that to happen. 1, 2, 3. Let's feel that embrace. Feel the love. You need to forgive, Savio. You need to feel the love and know that that inner child will be completely healed. Tell me what you're experiencing now. What are you feeling?
Little Savio can go into the light now.
Perfect. If we release all of that trauma, if we release the pain, but most importantly, I want Savio to tell him that he is loved, that he is forgiven. Let me hear you say it. Tell him that he's loved, that he's forgiven.
There are other things Savio will say.
Okay.
I am sorry you had to go through what you went through. And I want to thank you for going through what you did. Thank you for your courage, for your strength, for your resilience. Thank you that what you did helped me become who I am. I love you. I forgive you. Just
Perfect. Now let's allow that inner child to be guided into the light. Send it off with love, reassurances. Tell me when it's done. Perfect. Now in a moment, I will count from 1 to 3.
please wait. You can call the Savio who tried to kill himself and died and came back. You can call that aspect of Savio forward.
Perfect. Let's do that now. 1, 2, 3.
I will talk. I'm sorry, Savio. Things got so hard for you. I'm sorry you did something so hostile to yourself. I'm deep for you. I'm sorry for the pain you went through before it, during it, and after it. I'm sorry to complete the entire experience was. I'm grateful to you for going through it. Sorry, this was hidden within you for such a long time. I'm sorry that you were seeing what you were seeing over the past few days. I'm so sorry for the entire experience. I thank you for coming back. It was not an easy choice to make because that was an exit point for you. We promised good things after you came. Thank you for taking the decision. It was made with love. It was made with a lot of love. We are also grateful to you for what you did. Having thought Yeshua was with you at that moment. You're not wrong. It was so painful, and we were all with you. Thank you for going through it with so much grace. It was not easy. Even after it, and you hold the reminder of that incident in your hand. And while that mark will not leave, we can make it lighter. And we can bring the sensations back. We can absolutely do that for you, Savio. We are grateful to you, Savio.
Perfect.
Marlene, it is time to send him to the light.
Perfect. Let's do that. Let's send this aspect of Savio to the light now that you've thanked him for his strength, for his love. Release all of that.
Ask Savio to breathe.
Breathe, Savio. Let's remember the breathing exercises to calm you. Take deep breath in on the count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Release. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. For every breath you take, you relax. Once more. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. This one aspect of Savio that we need to visit. According to Hathor, we need to visit Savio when he was about 40. His issues with Sarah and their relationship. That's another blockage, another pain we need to release. So I'm going to count from 1 to 3. Are we here? Okay.
He is here.
He is here.
And I am here. I am the higher self of Savio, and Hathor is with me.
Perfect.
And so is Savio. He is 39 in this, which is okay. It is okay, Savio. It is okay to let go. And it is okay to be here. There is a reason why you are still here in this house. And while your relationship might be dead, you very well know it is not. Hang on for just a little longer. There are good things coming for you, and you are almost at the end of it. I'm sorry this moment is so hard for you, but I trust in your courage and your strength and your ability to take care of yourself. We are all proud of you, of how you're taking care of yourself and the changes you've made and you've gotten. Do you remember where you were and how you were at this time last year and the changes you've made after that? We are proud of you. And we thank you for your grace and your strength. You have chosen this, knowing it would be hard for you. And we did tell you it was going to be this hard. And we thank you for the things you've done, for the choices you've made. We thank you for sending love to her, to the universe, because it is making a difference. Your body is different now, isn't it? You can feel it. It's not what it was before. There are changes happening within your body. You are taking more light in and you are sending more light out. And the situation that you are in is helping to create that. You would not be where you are if you had left and lived somewhere else. You would have been focused on just survival. But you have made so many changes and you have awakened and remembered so much of yourself. And that is why you are in this house. You will not be homeless. That is not written for you, and we have told you this before. We are here for you, supporting you and taking care of you. And I want you to trust that. These are plans and blueprints that you have chosen for yourself.
Perfect. We thank you for this guidance. Can you tell us, has the block on his heart been lifted now?
Course. His heart is bright, but call in the violet flame of transmutation on all layers of his being, because that block is still there. That block is gone from his heart, but it's floating. And call the violet flame of transmutation for his entire body and ask that that block be taken back to source.
Perfect. Let's do that now. When I count from 1 to 3, the violet flame will come to burn away that block and revitalize all of Savio's energy. 1, 2, 3. Allow that violet flame to enter from the top of your head and expand throughout your body, burning away that blockage, infusing you with all of the energy that you need. Tell me what you're experiencing.
It's going to source. Called the violet flame over my liver as well. My liver is denser than it should be. There is something there.
Let's allow that violet flame to enter your liver. Do we need to identify what that denseness is?
No, but you can say, you can command the violet flame to transmute dark into light, transmute lower energies and lower vibrations into love and light.
Let's allow that to happen. Let's allow the violet flames to raise the vibrations, to lower the vibrations into higher vibrations, eliminate the darkness, bring in the light. Allow it to. It is done. Can we also allow the violet flame to travel down to your knee?
Before that, there is a part of the lumbar spine that needs healing.
Okay.
So let the violet flame go there.
Let's allow the violet flame to encompass your lower back and heal, allowing the vibrations to heighten, burn away any negativity. Let me know when that is complete.
It is hiding.
What is hiding?
I'm getting it.
Okay.
Whatever is there, the block, but it is going.
Know that the violet flame is all powerful.
Yes.
It can overcome any blockage. Perfect. Where does it need to travel next?
It can go to the knee.
Okay, let's allow that to happen. Allow the violet flame to travel from your lower back, down your thighs, into your knee. And let's heal the bursitis, heal the pain that it's causing. We expect total and complete healing today. Tell me what you're experiencing.
It's gone. My right leg, middle toe, needs some healing. I don't know what that is, but it needs healing.
Okay. So let's allow the violet flame to travel along your right leg. Let's find the source of the discomfort. Let's burn that away. Allow the violet flame to expand, to encompass the whole of your leg. Burn away any negative energy. Let me know when it's done.
The violet flame is moving through my body, clearing anything else it finds. I will let you know when it is done.
Thank you.
It is done.
Perfect. Now that the blocks are all gone and the healing is done, what other guidance as your higher self do we need to share with Savio?
You can ask his questions.
Well, let's begin. He has a specific question about his past life regression and the Akashic records clearing work that he did. His clients always comment about the energy they feel, the vivid experience, and the intense healing. They also describe him in ways that he has never thought of himself. Why is this?
Why is it that he can't believe that he is what they describe him to be? Because he is that. He has old ideas about himself. And today's healing will help him shed away those old patterns, those old ideas. And he integrates his feminine aspect deeper, closer. And he realizes that he has always been intuitive. And he has always been drawn to this. It's not coincidence or chance that he has come to do this. He has chosen to do this, and he's been guided all his life to come into this path. Some of the guidance was difficult. He had to go through difficult situations. But were they really difficult if they got into a beautiful place?
Perfect. So now that all
More a question of him believing that this is who he is than wondering why they feel that way. This is who he is.
So now that we've made him aware and we've released those blockages, will he be able to release the financial and taking action blocks that are occurring with Savio today?
That will take a little more time, and that requires a few more experiences before before that leaves. But it is happening for Savio. It will happen. These are choices he has made, and we just need him to hold on a little longer, like a month longer.
And that's not too far away. In that same vein,
His abundance is coming.
Place some huge abundance anchors in Savio today so that he can look forward to it.
Absolutely. And he does it himself every day. So even if we were to not do this, his abundance is still coming to him. He knows it, he can feel it. He just needs to trust it is coming. He wants it now, but it's not time yet.
Well, that's an incentive to give him something to look forward to. Can we go ahead and place some anchors within him to help and guide him?
Yes.
Please.
We can do that.
Okay, so please move forward and do that for him. Let me know when you're done.
I'm done. I place them in his knees.
Perfect. Well, one of the other big issues with Savio has been his relationship with Sarah from all of his past lives and present lives. What does the future look like between Savio and Sarah? What can he do to move forward?
This question is one where the answer can go different ways. And we have told him before, he can stay, he can leave. But for this moment now, he will be staying. And that's what it looks like. And he can stay and it can be okay. He knows how to protect his energies, and he knows how to be loving and kind as well.
Perfect. So the relationship serves him at the moment.
He doesn't know this yet, but she is supporting him in his work, consciously and unconsciously. She is supporting him in his work.
Okay. Now, looking forward, can we talk about the purpose of Savio's next life? He says
answered this question so many times.
Yes, he says he does not want to come back.
He has said that so many times, and it was the last session that we told him he will come back because he has chosen it, and it is out of love that he will. But it will not be that life that he saw. It is not that life that he is coming for.
That's what he was concerned about.
And his life is going to be much different. And the planet is going to be much different. And his purpose is going to be much different.
Will it be a positive existence?
So, one of the major concerns of Savio is seeing all the systems in place, all the systems of oppression in place. But those systems of oppression are in place to help him remember who he is. Those systems of oppression are placed by design and by choosing so that he and all of you could remember who you are. You would not be where you were if those systems were not in place. So it is by design that those systems are there. And instead give gratitude to those very systems who have caused you to be who you are, because you very well know that is not who you are. And that has helped you become more clear about who you are. But at the time that he comes, very few of those systems are going to be in place, and the world is going to be a very different place when he's here again.
Perfect.
And his purpose is going to be very different. Let's say the hardships he had to endure in this life will not be there in that.
Thank you for sharing that. As such, he is extremely curious, not only about his future life, but about other lives that he's lived. Has he lived on other star systems?
Hello, Marlene.
Hello, who am I speaking with?
I could not hear you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you able to hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Okay, perfect. I'll repeat my question. Savio was not only curious about his future life, but he's also curious to know if he's lived on other star systems.
Oh, yes, he has. We did reveal a life on Arcturus, and we did reveal a life on Mintaka. When Savio is ready for more information, more will come to him. He has always felt that he has only been on Earth because he's only seen life. But he's lived in other places. You all have lived on other places. Everyone is a starseed. Everyone has come here.
Perfect. We would also like to know, was Fred really with him on Arcturus?
Yeah. Yes, he was.
He was.
He doesn't need to do anything to remind him. Fred is doing exactly what he has set out to do. And Savio has set out to do just what he's here to do. But Fred and Savio go back a long way.
They've had many incarnations together.
They've had some close, some not so close.
Thank you for answering all of his questions. Is there anything else you need to share with us today?
We can call Archangel Metatron.
Yes, that was going to be my next question. I was going to ask if that would be allowed. Perfect. Let's count from 1 to 3 and have him come in.
I am always here with Savio. And I guide him every time he calls out to me.
He says it's been a while since he's channeled your loving presence.
He likes to say that, but I am with him far more than he knows. Every time he calls out to me, I am in his presence. And I would like to remind him to consciously channel messages. He can. He has experienced it. He gets scared and he gets frustrated.
Are there any?
But that just might be one time. But the next time and the time after that, it will become more common.
Are there any physical exercises he can do to bring you in more easily?
No, doesn't need to. He can consciously channel me. He just needs to believe that he can.
Okay. Metatron, is there any specific help or guidance that Savio needs today that you can provide now that we have you here?
You have given him very good guidance. We would like to thank you for this session because it was agreed to on more levels than you know.
Well, thank you for that. Is there more you can tell me about that? My participation in it? My highest self participation?
This session has been a little different from others, has it not?
It has been completely different from others.
Mm-hmm. There is a reason you agreed to this. And he had agreed to let the healings happen that needed to happen. And you yourself have been guided. You yourself have felt you have not been your usual self in this. Because you also are opening up yourself.
I'm hoping to help heal many.
And you will. And you will.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
There are beings who are guiding you as well. And when you open yourself up to them, to their guidance, you can also bring about great changes to make the changes you are seeking. Before every session, just call on beings of 100% pure love and light to guide you. You can call on me and you can call on the Ascended Masters. We are all here to support you in the work you are doing. Have you noticed the change in people who are getting onto this kind of work now?
Yes, people are more open to it.
It is heart-centered work. Thank you, Marie.
I thank you.